There's only blessing in God.
That's right.
How do we know there's only blessing in God? Because we saw people do the worst thing anyone could ever do to God when they flogged Jesus and hung him on a cross. And what did he do? He blessed them. Did he curse them?
No.
He blessed them. Did he curse them? What? What's that old expression? You can't get blood out of a turnip. So when they squeezed Jesus, boy, they did everything they could to make that guy curse us. When they squeezed him, blessing came out. You know why? Because there ain't no cursing in it.
That's all that was in it.
The only thing that God can curse is the fig tree, which is the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's why he cursed the fig tree. You ever thought, that poor tree? Why is he cursing this poor tree? I mean, it's just a tree. What's it doing there? It says he come upon the fig leaves that has leaves on it. If you know anything about fig trees, when they have leaves on it, it means they're supposed to have fruit.
Right.
So Jesus come upon the fig tree who is promising fruit because it has the leaves on it. He comes upon it, there's no fruit there.
It's a hypocrite.
Do you see something consistent with the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? You see the good fruit on it? See how it's promising you this good fruit, but it doesn't possess the ability to actually give you fruit? Didn't Adam clothe himself with a fig leaf? You think the tree of the knowledge of good and evil might have been a fig tree? Jesus comes and does what? Curses the fig tree.
Right.
Why? Because it didn't have any fruit. It couldn't make the people fruitful.
Right.
It couldn't give them life. God's actually promised to make us exceedingly fruitful. He's promised. Now, if a person's promised you something, guess what that means? That they're the only ones that can do it. They've taken it upon themselves to do
To
it.
make it happen.
God hasn't commanded you to be fruitful.
Right.
He's promised to make you fruitful.
Right.
Big difference.
Mhm.
Big difference. There's a big difference. Right? And so God promised. The only thing you can do in the presence of someone promising to make you fruitful is to say, I believe.
Yeah.
And now you believe this guy's going to make you fruitful. So if you desire fruit, or if you think you're lacking fruit, if you desire to be set free from some work of the flesh you see in your life, then man, you commit it into God's hands. And you just walk with God and have your heart filled with the work of God.
Right.
That's it. That's the thing. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus